Hey, what's up, fellas, man? Big Mike coming at you live and direct, about to chime in. One time for your mind, it's a solo joint today. Should not be long, should not be taking up too much of your time. But I guess I'm gonna just get on here, man, let y'all know what's going on with me. Yeah, but before I do that, before I get into the festivities, you heard, let me go ahead and give love, man, give shout outs and give appreciation, man, to the brothers that done donated to the cause, man. I don't usually get on here and I just be feeling some type of way, man, about, I guess you could call it begging, man. I'm not really what you would call the type of motherfucker, man, that'll get on here and got his hand out and shit, man. So whenever y'all take the initiative, man, and go ahead and help a brother out without me asking, I mean, that's a righteous ass shit, man. You know what I mean? Because typically, you know how it is trying to get a quarter out of a nigga. You know what I mean? And for y'all to just go ahead and step up to the plate, man, and just go ahead and donate, man, to some brothers that's taking some time out their day to make sure that y'all good, you know what I mean, on the entertainment tip, man, that's love, man. That's love. So I want to send shout outs to Rodney, Brian, Wes Guyton, Andre, and to a brother named Des. Man, y'all be coming in and chiming in on time with them donations, man. Appreciate that. You know, some gave 100, some gave 10 to 20. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, especially my man Brian Jenkins. Brian, appreciate that 100, man. Appreciate that 100. So with that being said, let me get on here and let me tell y'all, yeah, the main reason why y'all see pockets of me coming in and coming out, I've been working on other projects, trying to resurrect my little empire that I had going on, you know what I mean, 5-10 years ago with the adult entertainment hustle, man. And man, that's been a nightmare, but I finally got it going. Unfortunately, it will not be accessible to certain states. You know what I mean? I got blocks on certain states, man. I'm not necessarily sure if I'm going to be getting into all of that right now. I told myself I was going to be keeping the adult entertainment separate from the podcasting, because that's what got me in trouble this past year with Patreon. Yeah, man, Patreon basically told me that I was good to go when it come to posting nude photos. And each time I would do that, post nude photos, guess what? I would get dinged, man. I would get screwed over, man. They would go ahead and suspend my account, man. So from here on out, I just told myself I'm going to keep the adult-oriented content separated from, you know, the PG rated or from the G rated, man. You know. So that means me coming on here and actually talking about where you can actually access the adult entertainment stuff. I'm not necessarily so sure I'm going to be doing that. And for the most part, and as a matter of fact, the majority of y'all are not really interested in that in the first place. But aside from that, yeah, I've been having my time taken up by that endeavor. And me just doing podcasts for the most part. I'm having mental afflictions. I'm having speech afflictions, man. I know y'all can't really tell, but by the time I edit this, it's gonna sound normal. It's gonna sound normal, man. But in between the edits here, man. I mean, I have to stop and start a lot because I keep forgetting my train of thought. I'm not good at this podcast shit no more, man. It take me a while to string sentences together, you feel me? And another reason why I've been in and out, not necessarily producing anything, is in and out the hospital. I just had a prostate infection, man. Shit. How the hell you get a prostate infection? I assume just by being a diabetic and not being able to piss because I'm on dialysis. You know, you don't really have an effective way to eliminate sugar out your nether regions, man. So when you have sugar just sitting in your pipes, you can go ahead and get infections, bruh. You know what I mean? So I be in and out with infections a lot, bruh. You know what I mean? I'm in and out with amputations, in and out with infections. So I've been having a lot more serious shit to contend to, man. So when I come on here and I tell y'all, man, I'm pretty sure y'all heard some of the other shows I've been saying, man, go ahead and get you a good one, man. What I mean a good one, I mean a good chick, man. Get a good chick that's by your side. You don't want to be an old, sick, broke down trick, man. You don't want it. You don't want that type of action in your life. You don't want to be laid up in the hospital with nobody to call on to tend for your needs, man. Yeah, you don't want LaQuisha, that hood rat STNA, the only one you can call on in your time of need, Jack. You don't want it. Now, once again, I have stated that I have been fortunate to have some good broads on my team, man. Even though I'm an old, broke down trick, I put enough skin in the game, man, to have females that actually love and take care and look out for a brother, man. But once again, I sit back and I say to myself, man, because I can see the writing on the wall for a lot of brothers, man. If you're so full of maniacal hate for the opposite gender, man, for the females out there, that you don't actually put any skin in the game and get you a good woman, or at least make yourself lovable, so that a woman will actually want to love you, man. You know, I hate to get all mushy and touchy-feely on you, man, but I'm doing this for y'all, man. I'm doing this for y'all, man, especially on the heels of, I don't know if y'all heard, some of y'all may not even be old enough to know about Payroll to Pimp. Yeah, I got word from my last podcast, man, that Payroll done went ahead. He done graduated to the upper room, man, And I'm just thinking, did Payroll have any sort of love, any sort of people that was supporting him or loving on him, man, by the time he checked up out of this bitch, man, Same way with Sinful to P. Yeah, did Sinful to P have any sort of women or any sort of woman that was actually on his squad and on his team that actually cared for him when he transitioned, man? It's a hard way to go out, man, when you don't have no serious love interest, man. Taking care of you, man, and looking out for you when you're on your deathbed, Jack. Yeah, who can you call on? The Sinful to P or Payroll to Pimp actually had any serious love interest, man? Any wifey material that was actually looking out for them, man, when they transitioned, man? Yeah, Jack. So far, so good for Big Mike, man. You know what I mean? I got mine. Do you have yours? I mean, I could get on here and sell y'all a bill of goods or a pipe dream and tell y'all that it's all good with me and I'm not going through no hardships. And I got a handful, I got 10, 15 broads that's loving my dirty draws, and they buying what I'm selling. Yeah, I can tell y'all that I'm knee deep in the pimp game, and I'm the most ultimate, notorious, grimy ass pimp, and I can't do no wrong. And they do what I say, how I say, when I say it. Yeah, I can get on there and sell you a bill of goods like the majority of these YouTube niggas. Yeah, I can do that. But once again, man, this is all about being authentic. It's all about life lessons, man. That's what Mack City has always been about. It's always been about teachable moments, man. It's always been about something that y'all can sit back, vibe to, listen to, and learn something from, man. I don't see no purpose in doing this shit if y'all don't learn anything from what I'm talking about or what I'm living or what I'm doing, man. So once again, man, we don't have a big following over here. Ours is more so organic, and our YouTube thing is a little bit more intimate, man. You know what I mean? Since we have such a small following, man. Once again, I done lost my train of thought. What was I talking about? What was I even trying to get at? Where's Tony when you need him, man? That's why I be having Tony on here when we be doing these shows, because it ain't easy for me to try and carry a whole show for myself, about myself. Yeah. That back and forth, that banter helps out a lot. What was I saying? Bottom line is, man, yeah, like I said, I think that's what I was talking about. The show's a little bit more intimate than most, man, since we have a smaller crew here, man. And since it's a little bit more intimate, it's a little bit more authentic. And I'll be sitting on here, man, I'll be talking to the boys, I'll be talking to the crew, and I just don't want y'all to end up in a bad way. If I can help y'all learn something, man, if I can help y'all swerve disaster, that's what I'm gonna do, man. And you can't do that by selling your boys bullshit. You can't do that, man. So I don't know, fellas. Yeah, I will definitely be doing a lot more shows where I have cats speaking on things, man, when we have banter going back and forth. Not so much solo shows, because it's hard for me to do solo shows, because I can't really hold the concentration like that, man. So once again, this is deceptive, because right now, since I'm doing a solo show, I'm going to be editing the shit out of this goddamn program, man. Y'all ain't going to be seeing the flips and the flubs and the errors, man. Y'all ain't going to be seeing it. Y'all might see a little bit, but man, I'm trying to tell you, I done messed this one up big time. Yes, I have. But just letting y'all know the state of the nation, man. You know what I mean? The State of the Union address. I'm alive. I'm still kicking it. I'm still here. I'm working on some things, working on some projects. Because an old crippled Negro, man, I got to have income. So with that being said, man, Big Mike coming at you live and direct. Mack City Limits Radio Show and Philosopher King Central. And once again, man, one love to the players, man. One love to the crew for supporting me all these years and actually digging in their pocket, man, and let me know that they appreciate my endeavors in the best way possible, man. And always, the best way possible to do that is to always put your money where your mouth is, man. You know what I mean? Big Mike in the mouth. Big Mike in the mouth. Big Mike in the mouth. Big Mike in the mouth.